The Indiana Pacers just won Game 3 of the NBA Finals, and I can't believe the way that they did it. Actually, let me rephrase that. I can't believe the way that Oklahoma City lost this. I'm disgusted. I'm disappointed. Let's talk about why. And we're going to talk about plenty about what Indiana did good, because come on. The amount of times that I saw sloppy play from Oklahoma City in this game, and a lot of that was forced by Indiana. But the amount of times that I also saw a team being beat out on effort play after effort play, missing box outs, second chance points, long tip outs, that is not the reason that Oklahoma City is in the NBA Finals right now. The exact opposite. That is what they have been beating teams with this entire season. And in a lot of ways tonight, it felt like they got beat at their own game. A lot of ways, it felt like they got beat at their own game. Look at the turnovers. What did it total out to? 17 turnovers. And in a series that has been fairly limited on points conceded off turnovers, 21 points for Indiana off those turnovers. 17 fast break points for Indiana. The pace of Indiana finally truly showed up, and it's not just about the fast break. It's their defensive pace. It's the fact that they are willing to guard 94 feet, to guard the whole way and be physical and run down the stamina of Oklahoma City. Had you told me the Oklahoma City shot 45%, 10 of 22 from 3, I'd be feeling pretty damn good post-game, thinking, yeah, that was probably smooth. And if you told me that Oklahoma City lost that game, I would not assume it would be the reasons that I am saying to you right now. But let's talk about what Indiana did good, because they had to go out and win this game. And they did. They were resilient. The effort was there. Anything you could possibly ask for and want from this Indiana Pacers team, it was there. First off, Pascal Siakam starts this game off super aggressive. Something that got shut down relatively easily, it felt like, in game 2, right, for Pascal. Obviously, they were hunting those switches a lot and trying to find the smaller defenders, whether it be Shea or Kaysen, to get onto Pascal in those kind of sealed off situations around the block. Did a much better job of just in general being more aggressive, not even just in that situation alone, and allowing him to operate in more situations than just that alone. So if you're not able to get that, which Oklahoma City, I feel like it didn't happen a ton of times, but Pascal was just so good around the other areas. But goodness gracious, I don't want to ever see Bennedict Mathurin or TJ McConnell ever again in my entire life. I don't want to see him. I can't handle it. I mean, forget the Kyrie and LeBron meme. It's Bennedict and TJ. The biggest reason to me why Indiana lost game 2 was those second quarter non-Halley minutes, where Oklahoma City goes on like a 12-point run, or give or take, somewhere around there. Today, they win those minutes a lot because of the shot making of Michael Jordan reincarnated Bennedict Mathurin, and a lot because of the energy and effort from TJ McConnell, whether it was stealing inbounds passes, because I guess that's just something that the Oklahoma City does now, is just throw the ball away in inbounds. I guess that's new in the game plan. News to me. He had like 3 or 4 of those. Those are unforgivable mistakes in the NBA Finals. In the NBA Finals. But TJ McConnell was so good in this game, as was Bennedict Mathurin. And I think so much of this also comes down to the pressure that they were able to put on Shea, not even just like defensively when he had the ball, but off the ball, there was always somebody hanging on him, always someone being physical, and just the energy getting drained. The Gatorade symbol was by his name around the ring like it's 2K. We could see it. It felt like I could see it. Let's talk about Tyrese Haliburton. I was critical after game 2 that I felt like he wasn't impactful enough. Today, I thought he had a fantastic balance, especially early on, of attacking versus facilitating. 22 points, 11 assists, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, a block. I mean, goodness, I thought he was fantastic tonight. Again, it's about the consistency and being able to go and hunt and know when to score versus knowing when to facilitate. And to me, in these first 2 games, he had, generally speaking, been just a bit too passive for my liking in terms of finding that balance and being able to know when to go score. Today, I thought he was fantastic in finding that balance, and I think it opened up so many different things because Oklahoma City had to worry about the 3-ball. Obviously, we know what that Tyrese Haliburton 3-ball looks like. Had to worry about the floater as well. Like, I mean, I can't say enough good things about that performance. I'm sick to my stomach, and even players that I felt like for Indiana didn't have the best game still showed up. Like Miles Turner, I did not play a good game tonight, but ends up with 5 blocks and several of those stops. I mean, that block on Chet at the end of the game, like the double block where he blocks him at the perimeter and then contests the shot at the rim, that's showing up. That's showing up when you have to. Something that the Oklahoma City Thunder did not do tonight. And to me, it's such a odd loss for Oklahoma City. I don't have any type of stat in front of me, but I can't imagine that there's many games where Oklahoma City gets outscored in bench production, especially to the point that they did tonight. It ended up being 18 points. 18 points for Oklahoma City's bench in total. Obi Toppin and TJ McConnell score 18 alone, and that's not including 4 from Ben Shepherd and 27 from Bennedict Mathurin. 27. Like, sometimes players just go nuclear and there's nothing you could do about it. I understand that. All these players in the NBA for a reason. I get it. But the lack of effort and the controllables is what just absolutely just angers me to no end right now, because that is what the success of this team has been built on. I did want to mention, going forward in this series, I think something's wrong with Jalen Williams' wrist. And we saw a lot of times, and they put it on the broadcast, and it was like complimentary of like, oh, he's only using the left hand. Might be a reason for that. I mean, you look at the shots, the missed free throws at the end. Don't even get me started on the missed free throws at the end. I just triggered myself, but don't even get me started. But there's several times where like the shot just fell flat, and we saw him turn more into a slasher, and he still had an overall like good, solid game. But that's something to watch for. I really do genuinely feel like something's up with that. We had seen it taped up and things of that nature, and obviously, there's not any level of reporter. That's nothing official or anything, but something feels off with his play. Like just from a stylistic and where he's taking his spots at and things of that nature. I thought Chet was pretty damn good, especially early on in this game. To me, I honestly, like, early on in this game, I'm like, okay, it's a big 3 game. Time for the big 3 to grow up. Time for the big 3 to come and show out. And ultimately, it wasn't enough. And, I mean, the biggest thing from Chet that you look at as a negative is 0-6 from 3. Like, he was operating and getting to the spot, like, look, he's 6-15, 0-6 from 3. So in terms of, like, finishing at the rim, in terms of cutting, which I thought he did a great job of, there were several cuts, especially that one from the corner to the baseline, which was a Jalen Williams pass. You had a lot of great things from Chet tonight. But 0-6 from 3, goodness gracious. That adds up quick. Again, overall, do I think that Oklahoma City is still going to win this series? I do. I still believe that. But you have to stop responding. Responding has you down 2-1. No more bounce backs. There's no room for that. No more bounce backs. You go and get game 4. You take game 5 at home. And you go and end this ASAP. Because this Pacers team has just such an amazing quality of fight to them. And a fight that punched Oklahoma City in the mouth and laid a knockout blow in that 4th quarter. I mean, that's all I got. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know. What are your thoughts on this game? What comes next in this series? What are you looking to see? And goodness gracious, I don't want to see Bennedict Mathurin or TJ McConnell. Again, keep them off my timeline. I might stay off social media. I don't know if I can handle it. Stay tapped in here, and I'll see you next time.